Dear global pioneers, I am very happy to see the positive energy in our community. Everyone works together with the core team CT. Let's work together to ensure the successful implementation of global consensus values by the end of this year. GCV and Open Mainnet I've noticed that some pioneers are confused by CT's strategy, even lost confidence in CT, and I want to share that with you. I need to emphasize that I am not a member of CT, so everything I say is based entirely on my analysis, does not represent CT's position. I hope my sharing will help clear up your doubts and confusion. Question 1. About large-scale KYC and doubling the speed of migration. Mass KYC was mentioned in CT more than a year and a half ago, but it hasn't happened yet. Recently, CT announced that the migration speed may be doubled, but it has not yet been achieved. This has led some pioneers to express disbelief in CT and doubt that will be realized before the end of the year. Answer: I think CT is the party most eager to implement successfully as soon as possible. However, when they tried to do so, they found that the risks were high. Therefore, choose to proceed slowly or stop completely. Risk may come from passing KYC, selling accounts and selling Pi after migration. In addition, there may be other reasons we don't know about. For example, technological, political, or ecosystem development issues. Whatever the specific reason, I believe CT is making the best choice for Pi Network. Since it may not be appropriate to disclose everything to the public, CT has chosen to remain silent and offer no explanation. Therefore, we should try to understand their point of view. They need to determine the optimum timing for the entire project. Question 2. Regarding the handling of black market policy violations. Some pioneers question why CT doesn't punish black market policy violations and let it affect the entire migration process. Answer: I think CT has taken action. I see that 10 million Pi has been returned to CT. This is just the beginning. They will be ahead of take larger scale action. As for why they don't do it now, why don't they disclose accounts or wallets to warn violators? It's because they don't want offenders. Figure out how the CT found them. CT wants to keep their technology confidential to prevent violators from finding ways to evade punishment. They also want more pioneers to keep their Pi. They don't want to confiscate so many illegal accounts or wallets. They are very patient and are waiting for the education to take effect, so that there are fewer pioneers who violate the rules. That's why they sometimes slow things down, especially when they have tested their ability. When migrating at least 60,000 wallets per day, they were sure they could finish 10 million pers near To protect more pioneers. Imagine if we hadn't done mass education on GCV. Most pioneers lose patience and trust and sell their Pi. If this happens, Pi will fail as a future currency. Therefore, we should understand CT. They are full of wisdom and compassion, expecting the pioneers to abide by the migration protocol. In addition, they will punish these offending accounts before so that their Pi can enter the mining pool for future miners to use. If the offending account is within the time before sell and buy more Pi, then more Pi will be returned to the mining pool. Future miners will have more Pi available to larger miners. Question 3. Timeline for implementation. Why do I think this CT will keep its promise and implement by the end of the year? Answer: CT has not committed to implementing by the end of the year. But Dr. Nicholas said, this year's Pi Today is the last Pi Today before He hopes to achieve by the end of this year as well. We have to understand that this is a big step forward. This means that the longest timeline is 1 year. When Dr. Nicholas mentioned the end of the year, this means they are ready for that schedule. Why did Dr. Nicholas say a year at most instead of a year? Because he saw that GCV had occupied the minds of almost all the pioneers. This means that the first step towards consensus pricing has been established. In fact, the GCV consensus price has been successfully created on Pi Today. However, I think CT wants a stronger and more solid foundation. They want to see the ecosystem develop, and not just the price of the pioneer. They want to see real businesses come on board. If we can implement partial use of Pi and some strategies for using fiat currencies, price will definitely be $314,159 GCV. And maybe CT doesn't even need to announce the price. Because of this strategy, received the support of many satisfied merchants. If all the pioneers could cooperate, GCV will dominate all blockchain records. Of course, black market data will not be taken into account. So 5 months is enough time for us to complete this task. That way, no one can challenge. CT indicated price or guided price. Make the Pi network 100% secure. My opinion may not be 100% correct, but if you can think of it this way, perhaps you will feel happier, more relaxed, and more confident. Let's work together. Looking forward to the bright future of Pi Network.